Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Campaigners are promising to sue the government if it contains with its Mengeleyan experimentation on children. Our government, the British government, are about to go into an experimental phase of mass sterilisation of children. Yep, that's what they're doing. This trial of child sterilisation is part of a £10.7 million Pathways research programme, and it's going to study the effects of pumping children filled with puberty-suppressing drugs and see the effect on their brains. Well, we know the effect on their gonads. They'll stop becoming little boys or little girls. They'll just become sexless drones. For the first time ever, potential brain damages triggered by the drugs will be studied by monitoring young children's brains. So they know there's going to be brain damage and they're going to do it anyway. Mengele would be proud. How wonderful these people are. Yes, we're going to sterilise your children and brain damage them. And it's all in the name of science so that we can push this agenda of transsexuals dressing up as little girls, even when they're little boys, just for their sexual pleasure. We're going to make that a thing now, adopted by the British government. Makes you proud to be British, doesn't it? Now, the use of the drugs, which delay or prevent puberty from taking place in young people, were banned last year after the Cass review. But that wasn't good enough for these bastards in the Labour Party, who insist little boys should be kept feminised to pleasure older men. Older men who like young boys usually, though, isn't it? Young Eastern European boys, perhaps. Ones who then go on to commit arson, perhaps. Who knows? But that's where we are with this government. It's monstrously trying to destroy children and take away their very future. Dehumanise them, and then you can kill them with ease, it seems. Now, Cass said that she was subjected to vile online abuse after pointing out the truth, that this does cause sterility and does do brain damage, and that she's had to have police protection for her online safety because, the nice trans lobby want to kill her. Because they've been pointed out as just being a bunch of sexual deviants who like to do awful things. We know that because of the government's own figures on sexual deviancy in jails, where trans prisoners are 12 times more likely to be in for sexual crimes. And then you get all these trans people that are become, they become activists and then have to be put in prison. One in particular, very famously, who went into spats with J.K. Rowling, who's now serving time for sexual abuse of children. It happens a lot in the trans community because they're all, Anyway, other opponents to this horrific abuse of children, including Maya Forstater of Sex Matters, say the treatment could lead to irreversible, lifelong harm. It's foolish and it's unethical to expose children to experimental treatments for the satisfaction of politicians. They've threatened the legal challenge to this trial, which is expected to start in the new year, to stop it from going ahead. Because, hey, why not? Why not just experiment on children? It's what the Labour Party do. When they're not fucking them, they're fucking them up. Labour, the party of the pedos. And now it seems a fully divested, Nazi, fascist, left-wing, hate-filled. Why don't you just open up death camps? Bye.